This is alternative political analysis, and this video will be on the subject of anti-Iranian racist hate and the goose step towards the Neocons' wanted war. And a US destroyer fired warning shots at 4 Iranian patrol boats in the Strait of Hormuz, and the Strait of Hormuz is Iranian maritime territory. And this is one of 7 recent naval incidents caused by the United States against Iran. And the neocons have been pushing for war against Iran since before the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action. And on that note, Iranians have overcomplied with the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action, and the United States have violated the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action by recently sanctioning Iran again. And this brings us on to the hateful rhetoric of the United States against Iran. When one example being when Senator John McCain sang "Bomb Iran" to the tune of Barbara Ann by the Beach Boys. And this brings us on to Lion Ted Cruz, who said, "Introduce Ali Khamenei to 72 virgins." Now, Ali Khamenei is a Jafari leader, which means he is a leading cleric in the 12er Shia faith, which means he is not a Wahhabi ideologue. So why would he be interested in the Houris, which is what Ted Cruz's 72 virgins comment is a direct reference to. So that's completely stupid. He also compared the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action to Munich. Yes, I'm sure the Czech Republic and Slovakian Republic are shitting themselves at the prospect of an Iranian invasion. Wise up, Ted Cruz. And this brings us on to Lindsey Graham, who said, without a hint of irony, that Iranians are Nazis. Says Senator Lindsey Graham, the fascist from South Carolina, who advocated rolling up the US military to the steps of Congress in order to get the military budget sorted out. Now, if that's not the fascism epitomized, I don't know what is. He also dismissed the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action without even reading it. And this brings us on to Mike Huckabee, who is like a Christian conservative version of Bill Clinton. He's just a right winger from Hope, Arkansas. And Mike Huckabee, in the most hyperbolic terms, said that the Joint Comprehensive Plan of Action opens doors to Israel. And that is beyond hyperbole. And even if it did endanger Medinat Israel, so what? Most people don't even want that illegitimate state to exist. And talking of Medinat Israel and Saudi Arabia directly benefit from this campaign of hate against Iran. And on that note, many people in the Occident will gladly back the Aryan nation over Zionists and Wahhabis. Like, are people even surprised at that fact? Like, the Aryan nation, which hasn't harmed a nation outside its own borders for something like 2 centuries, or the Zionists or the Wahhabis, who are interfering with every country around them every couple of years. Also, why would Aryans in the Occident support the Zionists, especially when said Zionists are advocating Couldn't-Hove Kalergi against them? Also, why would Aryans in the Occident back Wahhabis over Iran? Like, Wahhabis are ceaselessly attacking Aryans and the Occident, but we're supposed to support Saudi Arabia? Dead on. And the sources for the information in this video come from the Telegraph, also known as the Tory Graph. There's the New York Times, Central News Network, Young Turks, Jimmy Dore, and Secular Talk.